Nom 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 nom. I wonder, can you hear me? 'Cause I can't hear me. I can't hear me. Shabam! Things should be crisp and working now. It's been a rough couple of weeks, as in 2 days, where I've been trying this live streaming thing, and things have kind of not gone exactly to plan. So, helmets in all games are ugly. That's it. That's the tweet. That's the take. Helmets are ugly. I've never seen a good helmet. The only good helmets I've seen are visors, and that's like barely a helmet. I'm sorry to alarm you with this true and real fact, but it's just how it be, alright? Yeah, the issue is that, like, subsequently, what? Okay, you're gonna wear a helmet. Bro. I'm gonna burp. No, I'm not. It's good. Here's another challenge that I've kind of put to myself. It is currently the morning here in Melbourne, as in 1 PM. That's the morning for me. And I'm just trying to I'm trying to get up earlier. I've been getting up at like 11, and today I got up at 10:30, and stayed in bed until 11. And I think that's an improvement, you know? I like coffee, and I miss getting coffee.
Allow me to introduce myself.
The issue with the morning is that coffee is good, but in order to wake up and get the coffee to wake, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot of paradoxical issues that occur in that you need to have coffee to wake up, but once you've woken up, you need to go and get the coffee yourself in order to wake up. But it's the fact of the matter is I haven't woken up, so how am I supposed to get the coffee? What up?
Well met. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
No, this is the plot of the whole game. You foreshadowing, smarmy, sneaky. So I'm gonna try and plow through. Plow. See, as a kid, I used to be like, oh, we should tell them about Margaret and her mum. But it's like, who cares? They're apostates, and I'm not a fucking snitch, alright?
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like
Duncan's such a gaslighter.
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the blight.
This is Sir Davith from Who Knows, like a fellow from Thing, who's like being all honored, the honor men.
Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Your pretty wife from them?
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
Someone's never done any introspection. Never had self-esteem issues, Jory. Do you remember when Dragon Age called Darkspawn Blood and Corruption Taint? I love that. I love Taint.
This is the source of our power and our victory.
Remember, the source of power and victory is from Darkspawn Taint.
We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
They can sense Archdemon Taint. Oh, look at that eyeshadow. Oh, I love it. Look at that. She blends, and I love that.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed.
I mean, like, put two and two together, Jory, right? We're getting 3 Darkspawn blood vials, and then there's 3 of us, right? Like, what the fuck do you think's gonna happen at that point? You know what's gonna happen, right? Surely you'd know. Is there a mod for this cup? Because this cup is ridiculous. It's as chunky as it is thin. Look at that. Look at the rim. Here it comes. Hear it? Read it? What? You know, this actually reminds me of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon. This bit, I think, suffers from a lot of controversy. At least, I consider it controversial.
I have a wife, a child. Had I known.
Okay, he has a wife and child.
No.
I said this in the last playthrough. He annoys me so much.
How do you know? I'm not a coward.
I get it. Like, I don't know what his story is in terms of being recruited, because I mean, like, he's like, I have a wife and child at home. I'm like, bro, yeah, like, the Grey Wardens, like, they take conscripts that stay with the Grey Wardens, like, forever, dude. Like, you don't retire from the fucking Grey Wardens until you die. Like, what did you expect? He has a wife and child. Why did he join the Grey Wardens? I don't know if it was conscription. He can't, like, no Grey Wardens have a wife and child unless they're also in the Grey Wardens. Do you know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Like, there's only one Grey Warden who's no longer a Grey Warden, emphasis, who's, like, retired from the Grey Wardens, right? Like, they all stay with the Grey Wardens. So if you're like, I have a wife and child at home, why the fuck did you join the Grey Wardens, dog? I always hated him. Oh, look at where are my gloves? You
From
just
this
sip it like a
moment forth,
fucking legend who doesn't give
you
two
are
shits.
a Grey Warden.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Pretty fucked, bro. I still can't believe you killed Sir Jory.
was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all.
Oh, that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
The controversy, I guess I didn't really get into it, is the fact that Duncan stabbed Sir Jory.
Did you have dreams?
A lot of people would say he didn't need to do
had
that.
terrible dreams
And I
after
kind of
my
agree with
journey.
that, but then
Such
like
dreams
I
come when you reach
I guess
sense
I'm
the
kind of in a weird way just kind of in the
Darkspawn, as
middle
we
of it, where I'm like, you
That
could
and
sway
many
me
other
either
things
way
can be
with
explained in the
with
months
some
to come.
discussion kind of thing, you
Before
know.
I forget,
As you're
So
able.
the Grey Wardens have a lot of secrets and stuff, right? So reasonably, like, you can't let people go once they've decided to be a Grey Warden, whether or not they've had the Darkspawn taint, because like you have secrets and you can't let them be known, right? Like, not everyone knows about the joining because they're all secretive and stuff. At the point that Sir Jory brought out his sword, so Duncan was like, alright, I'm gonna smack this dude. But on the other hand, maybe they could have talked him down from the sword. Like, just because like some eerie music was playing doesn't mean you should just like stab a dude, you know what I mean? Like, if you just stabbed people when eerie music was playing, there'd be a lot of stab wounds happening, dog. The Wardens have too many secrets. Like, it just seems kind of unnecessary that there's so many secrets. Or is it necessary? I just think it's stupid that, like, just tell people,
Okay,
you
my
can sense the
decision is
Darkspawn, you can sense the
I will stand by the
Archdemon, you
Grey
know that there's
Wardens in this
Archdemons
assault.
underground, like,
You risk
you
too
know,
much,
just
Caleb.
tell them, and then,
Darkspawn
like, people
Horde
would
is too
trust
dangerous
you,
for
like,
you to be playing
Jesus
hero on
H.
the front
Christ.
lines.
It is not a full notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past.
God, I want to spoil
And
this
you
so
will
bad.
Remember who is king. And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road. I understand congratulations are in order.
Yeah, it's right, till my friends died, it's fine.
Your
Why don't you fucking
fascination
become a
with
Grey Warden?
glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Is that what's going to be his
Fine.
undoing, Logan?
Speak your
Is it?
strategy.
You really want to
Grey
say that?
Wardens and I
You
draw the
motherfucker.
Darkspawn in-
Hey, do you want to know a little bit of game design? Do you see the contrast between Logan and Kaelin? Do you... It might be foreshadowing something. Don't you love game and character design? Look at that contrast. One has black hair, one has blonde hair, one has silver armor, one has gold armor. Wow. Character design.
Possibility
I
of
just
the
really want to
Archdemon.
emphasize
There have been no signs
the
of
Grey
any
Wardens
dragons in
just
the
being so
wilds.
stupid in terms of, like,
Isn't that what your men are
keeping
here for,
secrets
Duncan?
and shit at
I-
this point.
Yes.
Just,
Majesty.
Duncan, just tell
Your
him. You can
Majesty,
sense the Archdemon coming.
speaking
Like,
are
how hard is
unnecessary.
that?
The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi.
trust any
Hey, I'm a
lies
Grey
to your
Warden, and one of our
spells,
abilities
mage.
is smelling
Save
fucking
them for the
Archdemons.
Darkspawn.
Bro!
And to stem the tide of evil.
So when Duncan said that
Yes,
there's only a
Kalen.
few Grey Wardens, is it literally
Glorious
just to me and
moment
Alistair
for us all.
and Duncan? Because, oh my god, did you see that? Did you see
You heard
that
the
foreshadowing?
You
Oh,
and
amazing.
Alistair will go to. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Can't you just fucking tell me? I wanna... What is that? Ooh, Bodus is still taking the pants. No, I wanna smack people. I wanna kick them. These... I'm actually... Okay, so I would let this cutscene play, but I have an issue with it. And the issue is that dogs die in it, so I'm skipping it.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the tower.
I refuse to let dogs die in my games. Or like, why would they believe you in other contexts as well? Like, why would they, if you're like, I'm a Grey Warden, what fucking proof do you have, right? Like, you're just kind of like, well, yeah, I guess you're a Grey Warden. And I'm trying to justify the fact that I have a whole bunch of like really good gear right now by being like, look, see, the mods are lore friendly and necessary. Smack. Yes. I'd like to emphasize again, once again, that Rogue is the only build to go. Because I'm about to show you some tips and tricks up my sleeve. Oh, trap detected. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, I wonder who I'm talking to. Fuck. So Darkspawn on their own aren't that smart, but when it comes to Archdemons, the Archdemons are like, yeah, trust me. And the Darkspawn are like, okay. Oh. Hecka-rooney. I'd like to point out that none of those dogs died. Just as a point. They're all alive. Look at them. Hey. Fantastic job. I think the Mabaris peaked at Dragon Age 2 and peaked even more with this mod. Dragon Age 3 Mabaris, I don't know what the fuck is happening, but they looked fucking cooked. Why does the Inquisitor not get a Mabari? I feel like if you have a dog in like the first 2 of your games, you need to keep that consistent and have a dog in every single game. I think if a game lets you have a dog, it's a very good game. This is my opinion as a game designer, as someone who's made games, someone who's played games. The only good games are the games that let you have dogs. If it doesn't let you have a dog, it's not a good game. Simple as that.
We must get to the top of the tower.
Cats are pretty good too. I think they should let you have a cat. I guess it's kind of difficult. I mean, practically, right? Like you can't have a cat come with you into battle, but maybe you can let it sit on your shoulder. Maybe that's my new opinion. Not enough cats in video games. Cats get too much of a bad rap, I think, personally. I think cats are pretty cool. They're constantly kind of villainized, but I don't think they're that bad. I think they're alright. Ignore the fact I have a cat. I also have a dog. I'm unbiased. In fact, my opinion is the purest of them all. I have a cat. I have a dog. Therefore, my opinion is extremely valid. Oh, you ready for this shit? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that HD shit. Oh yeah. 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 I just want to get the last attack. No, motherfucker! I just want the slashy slash. You know the one. The one where you smack him and then you go like schwang, schwang, schwang. You know the bit. You know the boy. You know the one I'm talking about.
We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
What was the signal, Alistair? Can you fucking tell me what that was? Huh? Can you? You can't, can you? I don't know what the fucking signal was. They never say what the signal was, because we don't know what the signal was. Schwang, bacon. God, it's a dick in the sky. Why does her ponytail flick like that? Who made these hairstyles? It's really just a dick in the sky, I'm right. I'm fucking smiling at a dick in the sky, look at that. Yes, where am I?
Back in the wilds, of course.
God,
I'm
I
Jory,
love
lest
that
you have
lipstick.
forgotten, and I born did nothing mother could not heal.
So, yeah, emphasis, you can ask, like, how did your mum rescue me? And she'll be like,
You're welcome.
she turned into a
Though
giant
Mama
bird
did
and plucked
most
you
of
from the
the
tower.
work,
And
I am no
did she
hero.
turn into a giant bird, Morgan? Did she?
I
Why
will
does your mum want to
stay
see me? Well, because she
and
fucking
wait
just
for
rescued you from a
something to
tower, like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, why does she have nails? Yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. And I am going to try and stop it smoothly. Oh, no. But yeah, in Dragon Age 2, I think that's probably one of the better plots, because it's just this kind of basic thing of like, hey, what up? You're just a person. There's nothing really special about you, and you just got to deal with a bunch of like other people, basically like the emotional baggage of other people who can't sort their shit out. I guess in Dragon Age 3, they really ramped up this idea that you're chosen and special kind of thing, even though like hypothetically you're not special. The fact that you have like touched the orb and like not died kind of thing, and it's like put this mark on your head, marks you as special, right? And then like everyone looks up to you and like people are actually worshipping you, and it just kind of they really ramped up this idea of being chosen. Same with this game, right? Because like if you know what happens here, basically like Flemeth really implies like how important you are. It's just kind of like a lot. I think a lot of that, you know, narratives are always reflected in real life, and sometimes we think, well, how come we're not special? What's wrong with us, kind of thing? When like no one's special. Let's be real. Unless you're like one of those like really smart kids that can like play violin at like age 2, and you're like, alright, well maybe that kid's got a little bit up on me, but whatever, it's fine. I have good fashion. Does that kid have good fashion? I don't think so. I guess I'm special. That's how that works. Also, do you remember in the concept art they were going to make Solus have dreads, but then they didn't do it because they were worried that people would know who's the Dread Wolf. My favourite romance in Dragon Age 3 is Solus, because I think it kind of adds a lot of weight to the plot. I think it really changes the dynamic, you know, does a bit here and there, ooey ooey. I think, though, in having this kind of romance, with an effective, spoilers, elven god, it kind of marks you even more as special, like something's different about you. And I just, like, wish... I don't know, you don't get a lot of, like, romance conversations, right? Like, you only get, like, some conversations here and there, and then, like, you can talk to Solus, and then he likes you, blah, blah, blah. I think there should have been more emotionally in-depth conversations that kind of marks your character as, not necessarily special, but just, like, someone who listens, I guess? I don't know. I don't think those conversations were emotionally in-depth enough for Solus to be like, what's so different about you, you know? I don't think it's enough. Because then I'm just like, well, I've just kind of been answering the questions the way you want me to, dude. That's what makes me special, you know? I think they should have changed her outfit for Dragon Age 3 just to, like, mark some kind of development. And it doesn't even mean that the base of her outfit needs to change, but just, like, the little details kind of thing. Like, why doesn't she wear, like, some kind of trinket that Kieran made for her, you know? Like, just having, like, these little things to tell a story of how she's changed as a person. Because it's been 12 fucking years. You'd expect some kind of change, right?